Okay. Yo, good morning. Welcome to another Write With Me with Josie. Hey there, poetry pals. Today we're going to move a little swifter. Sometimes I like to gab a little bit. I like to have a conversation. But today, none of that. I've got places to be. But writing with me is still very important, so let's do it. If you're new here, April is NaPoWriMo, which stands for National Poetry Writing Month. The overachievers of the world like to write a poem every single day. If you're one of them, more power to you. I, however, am not. My goal is just to write every day for 15 minutes. I've really enjoyed myself so far. I hope you guys have too. This has been a really beautiful, creative way for me to get back into writing post-publishing my book. Because admittedly, whilst we're going through the publishing and the promotion process, I've been writing a little bit less. So it's nice to get back into the stream of being creative again. As part of NaPoWriMo, there's this thing called Escape Rule, which is run by Sav Brown, who is a poet and another YouTuber. And she releases prompts every day in April. Speaking of prompts, I keep mine here. So the escape rule prompt for today is superstition. And then I like to add 2 extra ones just so I can cater to whatever vibe you are feeling. So prompt number 2 is what happened yesterday. Why have I included that one, Josie? Great question, Josie. Thank you for asking. It's because I am running so behind, I haven't filled out my journal for yesterday, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to use this Write With Me to fill out my journal in my wellness diary. This is from Typo, by the way, and I really love it. Like, it's so good. I'm really enjoying plugging in and taking note of my mental health and actually, like, trying to keep a track of it and trying to work out whether, you know, what causes my dips in mental health. Very useful. Totally recommend. So that's what happened yesterday. The other prompt we've got is called The End of the World, and that came from the 642 Things to Write About. My climate anxiety finds that prompt a little bit too hard, I'm not going to lie, so it's a little scary for me. Why does my chair feel so weird in this shot? Like, it does... Doesn't it look weird? Right, there. There? Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to set a timer for 15 minutes. Right here, and we're going to pick a prompt and we're going to write about it. If none of those prompts are speaking to you in a spiritual and creative manner, don't worry about it. Pick whatever you want to write about. If you've got a poem knocking on the door of your brain, now is the time to write about it, and we shall do so together. What else do I need to say? Oh, I'm doing this every day in April. If you want to, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, because that's how you're going to keep track of when I'm doing this. Normally, I like to do it of a midday. That's my midday British summertime. That's when I like to do it. Mainly because being up and awake and ready to write at this time of day feels inhumane, if you ask me. So, hello if you are watching live, and hello if you were in catch-up crew. I hope you guys are okay. Yeah, the reason why we're doing this early is because it is my husband's birthday party today, and we're going to a beer festival in Bristol. So, yeah, if you're in Bristol and going to the same beer festival, I'll see you there. But we got to go and have some breakfast and really get some food in us to get us ready for the day. So I'm just loading up our Spotify playlist. This is from Harris Heller, who makes free to use copyright free music. All about, posts it on Spotify for everyone to use, and we're going for the playlist Ambient today. We're going for Ambient. Alright guys, get your pens, all your notebooks, all your pens or notebooks, well you do need both, or get your laptop ready, and we're going to get started, alright? I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, we're just going to go. We're going to go. Alright. Timer is on. I will see you on the other side. Okay guys, we have been writing for 5 minutes, so if you want to switch to another prompt, you're more than welcome to. However, if you just want to spend the whole 15 minutes writing about one prompt, you crack on, my sweetheart. Okay guys, we have officially been writing for 10 minutes, so if you want to switch to you another prompt for your last 5 minutes, please do so. I've now finished my journal, so I'm going to switch to my my NaPoWriMo book, and I'm going to pick a prompt and spend the last 5 minutes writing about it. Okay, that's the end of the Write With Me. Finish your sentences and then we will share them in the chat or in the comments, whether you are catch-up crew or here in real life. Good morning, Varus Blood Arrow. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Well, it's good to see your name pop up in the chat, if that makes sense. Right, I'm just going to finish my sentence and then I will read you my favourite bit. Okay. Maybe I should do good to see my favourite quiz dress. Maybe I should somehow work out how to host quizzes online. That would be so much fun. Okay, my favourite line, as I said at the beginning, I was using my Write With Me to catch up with yesterday's journaling. And then for the last 5 minutes I switched to my creative notebook and I just continued to write about what happened yesterday, but I sort of let myself get more creative of it. And the thing that happened yesterday that was more that's been on my mind was after my Write With Me yesterday, I was planning on getting straight back to work. I had a lot to do and I was really worried about how much I had to do, and I was so stressed about it. And then, without even thinking, I was on TikTok as a way to like try and calm myself down. But all that did was suck almost an hour. I just ended up spending an hour on TikTok. So yeah, so I started writing about that. I opened my phone and my thumb traced the familiar old route. Mindlessly, without even thinking. TikTok was there and I was fed a series of just interesting enough content, tailored just for me. Each swipe a small dopamine hit, then all at once, mindlessly, without even thinking, an hour went by. My deadlines were an hour closer, I would have to work an hour later, and I couldn't even remember any of the videos that had kept me so enthralled, mindlessly, without even thinking. So, that's what I wrote. Share what you wrote in the chat or in the comments. I would love to read it. And we're going to wrap up really quickly today because I've got stuff to do. I've got leave in half an hour. Oh God, and I've still only done half my makeup. I've only done my eyes. I haven't even put mascara on. Right. Hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back at a more humane time of midday. I know 9 AM isn't that early, but 9 AM on a Saturday. Pfft. I don't even have a 9 to 5 and 9 AM on a Saturday just feels rude. Anyway, have a lovely rest of your day and I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a live stream. Bye! Bye!